Hey guys, Retro Gaming Maniac here, and I've been tagged by Nintenjoel to do my top 5 favorite games of all time. And thank you, Joel, for tagging me. I really appreciate it. And if you don't know who Joel is, he's a YouTuber and a friend of mine. He does a lot of pickups videos. He's real into the retro RPGs. He's got a really cool channel, so I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description to his channel so you can check him out. I really suggest checking his channel out and subscribing. But thanks, Joel, for tagging me. I saw this video going around. And when I first saw this video going around, I started thinking of like, what games would I choose? And man, there's so many games to choose between, and I've got so many good memories of all these games, and just choosing 5 out of all the games I've played in my lifetime was really tough. And I already knew of 2 that would be on there, but like you were saying in your video, Joel, this list is subject to change. There are a couple of games on here that will keep their spots though, but I'll go ahead and get to it. First game up at number 5 is going to be Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube. Not so much a retro game, but it's a game I loved when this came out. Man, I played it so many times. I beat it like 4 times. And then it came out on the PS2 later, and I beat it like another 2 times. But awesome game. It really changed the Resident Evil franchise at the time. You know, Resident Evil before this was tank controls, a lot slower pace, very good though, but this really was able to incorporate everything that was good about Resident Evil and make it more action oriented. And a lot of the Resident Evil games kind of went further than this went, and like a lot of the new ones now, they're way more action oriented, and I don't really care for those too much. I think this had the nice mix of survival horror with action, but not too much action. But number 5 on my list here, Resident Evil 4, amazing game. I love it so much. Next up is a pretty recent game called The Last of Us. And if you haven't played The Last of Us, I guarantee you play it, it will earn a spot in your top 5 games of all time. Because this game is just so amazing. I've never had a game fill me with different emotions like this game does. You really come to care for all the characters in the game. Each character has so much depth that every time something happens to them, you really do care about them. And it really just pulls you into the story. It's an amazing game. Me and my wife, when this first came out, we played it for like 2 hours a night until we beat it, and then we played the multiplayer. But this is an amazing game. The first 10 minutes of this game is probably the best intro to any game ever. If you haven't played it, go ahead and check it out. If you have, you already know what I'm talking about. So, next up on my list is gonna be, this is one. You know I'm a big Batman fan, but I played this game all the time as a kid. I never beat it. You know, it's a tough game. I think now I could probably beat it, but it's a game I played all the time, and that is Batman on the NES. It's a lot like Ninja Gaiden on the NES. Awesome game, good platformer. I love the music in this game. The art in this game is awesome. And probably one of my favorite games. It's a side-scrolling platformer. Like Ninja Gaiden, you can do your wall jumps. You can select different items. Amazing game. And I love the Michael Keaton Batmans, anyways. But I played this all the time when this came out. And I remember going to the video store. I remember the name of it. I was living in Alabama at the time. But we had a video store, and I went in and we bought this. I think it was like $10. And it's just awesome, and I love this game. This is actually my original copy from when I was a kid. And I know that because my mom used to put our first letter of our last name on the back of all the cartridges. So this is my original Batman NES game that I had growing up, which a lot of these are my original NES games. I'd say about 80% of my NES games are ones I had growing up, as well as my other games. But anyways, Batman on the NES, awesome game. I love this game. Next one up is a game I used to play all the time at my cousin's house. We play it non-stop, that and a couple other games, but used to love this game. I still love this game, and that is Super Mario World. I'm sure you played this. Amazing game, probably one of my favorite Marios definitely my favorite Mario. But I like the overworld, kind of like Super Mario 3 had, but it has the overworld. The graphics, the music is amazing. So much fun. You get to play, you know, ride on Yoshi, and I love this game. I played it all the time, and I could never beat the end boss. My friend, or actually my cousin, could, so we'd always try to make it to the end, and he beat it for me. But awesome game. And next up on my list, y'all probably already knew this was gonna be on this list. It's on a lot of people's list, but it's Zelda Ocarina of Time. I do have it complete. And this game, when it first came out, my sister actually got this, and this is not my original copy, but my sister got this game, and I didn't know anything about it. I had played Zelda on NES, and so that was the only, I don't even know where it's at. It's over here somewhere. That was the only other Zelda game I had ever played, so this came out. I was just completely blown away. The open world just drew me in. Stuff's falling over here. The open world drew me in. There's so much to do in this game. I mean, you can explore, talk to different people. All the characters in the game just have a lot of depth and personality. I used to go fishing over by Hyrule Lake. So many good memories with this game. I probably beat this game at least 4 times. I know I have, because I beat it on the 3DS. I beat it, which is awesome, by the way. If you don't have the 3DS version, you need to go ahead and get it. But awesome game all around, and I was actually able to get this complete in box about probably a year and a half ago for like 20 bucks. So I was very happy about that. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is my original copy as a child growing up. That's in here. The one that came with it, I sold it, and I'll just stick mine in there. But Zelda Ocarina of Time, amazing game. I'm sure you already know that. You know, some of these are going to be, you know, obvious. Last of Us, that's a lot of people's favorite. Resident Evil 4, Ocarina of Time. You know, Super Mario World, nothing too crazy, nothing too abstract. But those are the games I have the best memories with growing up. And so I figured I'd go ahead and put those on the list, you know. I just thought of all the games I've played. What are the ones that really left, you know, an impact on me? And that was the games. Those were the games I chose, so. But it's time for me to tag some people, so let me get my list of people to tag. Alright guys, so I got 2 people I'm going to tag. I don't know if you're supposed to tag 2 or 3, I can't remember. I'm going to tag 2. But I'm going to tag Captain Natron. Awesome YouTuber. Does a lot of pickups videos, reviews, kind of does everything. Really cool guy, also really funny. I'm going to tag him. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. And I'm also going to tag Vidgamer. Awesome guy. Met him not too long ago. He's really cool. He does a lot of pickups videos, amiibo hunts. He's real active on YouTube. Definitely worth checking out his channel. I'll leave a link to his channel as well. But yeah guys, Vidgamer and Captain Natron, I'm tagging you for the top 5 favorite games of all time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you did, and we'll see you on the next one.